Hello guys, welcome back. Let me make sure my voice is recording the second time in a row I did this. Yes, okay. Can we talk about the naughty god in my life? Can we talk about Loki? You know how he was having all that Japanesey energy and, Inori and everyone was here and everything, and then this morning I made sure that, I was talking to Loki and I did like a cleansing for La Santa and, of course, I was talking to Inari and that, but I woke up feeling like absolute garbage. I've been eating all this healthy food, and I woke up feeling like absolute garbage. So even though I did have a healthy, like, bowl of miso soup for breakfast, I just looked at it and I told Loki, I said, I can't do this anymore. So I have like a big bag of miso soup in my fridge. It's like those little packets that you make, so it'll be good for like a year or something. Still, I was like, I can't do this anymore. So we ended up having pizza because we ordered in pizza the other day, and he just gets so wound up about pizza. I don't know why. I guess because it involves the oven and he thinks it's cooking. He's like, close enough, counts. Yeah, he's not too fussed over me having to do big involved cooking. So we did that. We had a Coke, and I had another one of those coupons. You know, those $5 coupons that you earn like maybe one a month. And I decided to spend this one on Walmart because we were going to put in this big order from Japan and order all the stuff I wanted. And I said, the problem with me is I go through phases so fast, like as for eating and everything, that by the time it comes in a month, I might never want to see it. That's the problem with ordering something takes a long time. If I had a store like right close to me that I could go shop and like get what I want for the day, that would be better, but I don't. So um we ended up canceling that order, and Loki took advantage because I was watching this special today on Buddhism entering Japan, and of course for some reason they cut to the Norse gods because they always do, and they showed a parade they have like near Easter in certain parts of Germany. And all the masks. And this one god had to be Loki. It had to be Loki because he's going over and fawning to people and like trying to give them little gifts. I'm like, yep, that's Loki. And everybody's like, nah, that's okay, man. Nobody wanted any of the gifts. I'm like, it has to be Loki because he was just being too much of a smart aleck. It was like a costume with like a gold mask and like kind of a jester outfit. And I'm like, well, I know, all due respect to the other gods, there's only one god that would do. The one German god I can think of. So yeah, and he took full advantage. So we had pizza because that's what he wanted for lunch, and we had Coke, and we had I made iced coffee, which he's thrilled of because I make my own milk. I don't have a cow. I get big bulk of powdered milk, and I make my milk 2 cups at a time. That way if I start like going ugh about milk, then I don't have to have milk for like a month or so, so it's perfect. So yeah, he's been running around the house having fun, and since I didn't order the Japanese food, he had me order German potato salad and brown bread, and I know he's sneaking into something. He's probably gonna want Easter like in the middle of July or something. I mean, it's Loki because we already have the ham. Yeah, thank you, dear. He's confirming we already have the ham, so we're going to get the potato salad and the brown bread in, and we have eggs. He's going to want Easter in like the middle of June, July, something. So yeah, because it's Loki, and that's all you have to know. He kind of did the Loki thing of using Inari's presence to get all the Japanese food Loki wanted. He wasn't too overly concerned about anyone else. He wanted Japanese food in the house because he likes Japan. He likes Japanese food. I don't know. With me, it's a thing. And he kind of used Inari to get a couple other things for Loki, too. That little fox paw was coming out and grabbing stuff. Oh, this is for Inari. Grab. This is for Inari, too. Grab. And Inari's just like, Inari, I don't think cares. Inari's told me repeatedly, Inari doesn't care if I eat one Japanese food in my entire lifetime. Inari can't be fussed about it. Loki's the one that will, of course, show up as Inari and be like, if you really, really wanted to do something nice, you could order some rice and nori. And it turns out, Inori didn't want any of this. He really didn't. It was all Loki. Yeah, look please with yourself. It was all Loki. So, like, all the Japanese food in the house, Inori had nothing to do with that. I thought Inori was helping me eat healthy. No, Loki wanted Japanese food. He was enjoying himself. Now I don't know if I served Inori at all or it was just Loki. Welcome to having Loki as your primary god. Because they were talking, as they went on the special, they were talking about, how for the Japanese, and this would not be all Japanese. They asked an expert, and he was just, for some people at least, they don't have the concept we do of being loyal to one god through good times and bad. If the times get bad, they'll just move on to the next god, and they won't feel bad about it because they'll feel, well, that god's like reached the end of their favors or something, so they're just going to go over to this next god, and if that god helps them, then they'll work with that god, so forth and so on. Where Loki was just looking at me like, if you ever leave me, I'll track you down and kill you, and I'll put your hide out in the sun to dry. He's so sweet, and the old man would help him too. So yeah, he's been bad. He's been nothing but bad. Loki got himself all the miso soup he could possibly stand, all the nori wrap he could stand, but we still got like the teriyaki spam, which we're both addicted to now. It's so good. And we like to actually make like rice bowl, and we make that with the nori, and we make that with the teriyaki spam. It's close enough to actual stuff from Hawaii. Right now we have it on order, but right now we don't have sushi rice, and you have to like make that and then like throw the vinegar and one other thing in it. I forget what it is. There hopefully should be a recipe on the bag. But yeah, you have to make it a certain way. It's not just you get sushi rice and you cook it. That would be too easy. You have to throw in some stuff to it, and then you have to like work it with your hands and stuff if you want to make little sushi balls. So I have a bunch of stuff coming from Japan anyhow, like remember those egg molds I told you about? We have those coming in, and Little Fox, I think, got all this stuff for himself. I should have known something was wrong, because I had a pair of fake chopsticks I was using to eat the kitsune udon, and they broke. I wish I knew what they had actually been for. They came in like a set of 4, and at one time they were in a little oriental style pouch of individual places, and all the rest of the pieces got lost, but they were sold over here as like for toast, to get toast out of the toaster, and there's no way you could have put wooden stuff in a hot toaster to get it off, so obviously it wasn't for that. But there was like flat pedal ones, and there were ones that looked exactly like chopsticks, and they were like glued together so you could use them real easy, so that's what I was using for chopsticks. And there were, I think, like 2 other pieces, and all the other pieces somehow like broke apart and like got thrown out because the wood's real rough when it breaks. And these finally broke, so. But I do have a pair of Neko beginner's chopsticks. It's a little Neko, Manenki Neko, and then it has the little chopsticks that go into the little cat's body, so it looks like he has really long legs. So yeah, Loki's happy. He's been changing form real fast today, and that's usually how I know he's real happy. First he's a fox, then he's Loki, like one of his human form sounds so weird, but a human form. Then he's something else, and he's something else. He's really wound up, and we were doing our exercise today, and he was just wound up and bouncing off the walls. And since it'll be way too hot on my birthday to go anywhere, because I warned my friend when I went up to see her, I said it's gonna be way too hot. I'm gonna spend my birthday week inside. We'll be doing stuff at home. So he's been bad. He's been nothing but bad. And it's been raining all week. And I think it'll probably rain all next week too, the way it's raining. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. He's being naughty. He's being very naughty. He got everything he wanted. He's very pleased with himself. Was Inari here? I guess, maybe, kind of. It kind of feels like Inari's still here, but Loki's running around like a wild little fox or a wild god, and he definitely got his way, so I'll never know the truth. Next time I'm on camera, I'll say, no, it was Inari wanted this stuff, and then it'll be like, no, Loki said he wanted it. I think they both like to drive me crazy, basically. So I have two crazy foxes, because Inari was here part of the day in fox form, because Inari's not supposed to be a fox. So of course Inari's a smart aleck, is a fox with me, and they were both like practically, being obnoxious and being real pushy and cuddly and affectionate. They're not going to listen, is what they were pretty much showing me. They're going to do what they want. So, and anything of me saying, could you please behave, it only got worse. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.